That's it. We're calling it. I'll see you. Hopefully soon. Please be patient. Yo. Yo, what up? We're fucking back, dude. Oh my god, I gotta put this blind down. I can't see shit. Alright. We're in a new place, we're in a new town. We've been gone a little while, and that's because I'm in a new house, so I'm not wearing a shirt. I live here now. This is the hangout. I don't have much to show you. I have some One Piece mangas, and I have a table for my cards, and that's it. I'm operating out of a very small room with no shirt on. That's just how we roll. Yeah. Look, it's been a while. It's been a few weeks. Ooh, money. It took a long time to get set up with everything. It was a long time before I even brought the computer down. Didn't have internet, and there were all these problems, and the service provider I've got is one of the worst service providers I've ever had. So it's just been a nightmare getting everything set up. So any momentum I might have had making a series about Harry Potter, a Let's Play for Harry Potter, is just completely lost. Any momentum's lost, which, I mean, is fine. We're only doing it for fun. But, I don't know. There's always, like, the lingering thought, like, well, if no one's gonna watch it, why don't I just play off camera? Why don't I just have fun with it? Because I want to play, but I don't want to play and not record. Because it's kind of what I'm doing here, right? I wanted to record the whole goddamn thing. So, that's the position we were in. So I played a little off camera, just to get sort of like back in the swing of things. And more or less, I've just been doing like Merlin quests. I've just been going around, flying from one Merlin quest to another.
I know what that means. Merlin trial.
This Merlin guy, man, he put a lot of quests out for me. And I think overall desktop volume is like close to being mute, but I'm gonna try and keep an eye on it. The whole audio setup is just like, it's different. It's backwards. It's so different. The mic is in my face now. What's this?
Confringo.
Break this.
Revelio.
Since I stopped uploading, like, the fucking Mandalorians has started coming out. I've been watching The Mandalorian. And my god, I am so hot on The Mandalorian. I could fuck that TV show if that TV show was an inanimate object. Or a person. I'd go there. I would. You know, there are people out there who think the shit's mid. I don't care. You can mid these nuts
Revelio.
in your mouth for all I care. I fucking love it. I can't get enough of it. So, when I get to episode 3 and they fucking, spoiler, and they fucking cut away from fucking Mando for like 90% of the episode, I'm pissed. I'm pissed, dude. They made that episode about that science guy, the cloning guy. Oh my god. They made an episode about the cloning guy, and the whole time I was like, wow, this is cool and all, but I was full checking
Revelio.
how long was left in the episode. The whole time. I'm checking how long's left. Is there still time to get back to Mando? Is there still time to get back to the adventures of Mando? Din Djarin. That's all I care about. All I care about is motherfucking Din Djarin, man.
I defeated an Ashwinder by myself.
And to like make me wait another full 7 days to see a full episode of The Mandalorian, it hurts, man. It really hurts. But I guess that's just kind of like, I feel like that's just like the Star Wars model right now. I mean, we got a bit of that in Book of Boba Fett. We're getting a bit of that now in Mando. I feel like they're just gonna use these more connected TV shows. So like all these TV shows are like all connected in some way. It's all just one series. it's all one series, right? So Book of Boba Fett is The Mandalorian. The Mandalorian is, you know, I guess if this Rangers of the Republic thing starring Cara Dune was still going on, then that would probably be...
Revelio.
Where the fuck's this rock, man?
Accio.
Lol. That's funny.
Revelio.
Yeah. But, you know, I don't know. When I see a show titled... Oh, my...
Defender. Confringo.
Alright. Wait, that's not it?
Revelio.
There's more? There's one more. Oh, that's it up there. Revelio these nuts. What do you mean I can't dismount here? Dismount, dude. This is the first video I'll be making on my new setup. But... So, I think I'm going to keep playing games on the channel, right? In some capacity. Let's get through talking to these guys. Let's get through talking to these guys, then we can do some more, like, serious questing. But I want to play, like, some casual games. I don't want to play, like, any competitive shit.
Nice to see you, my young friend.
I did play in a big, like, One Piece tournament on the weekend. So, I mean, like, there's that. And I did record all my games. But it went really badly. Like, I won my first 3 games. I was undefeated the first 3 games. There's 4 more to go after that. 4 or 5 more to go after that. And, yeah, just had a shocker of a time the following 3 games. I mean, the games are supposed to get harder. The more
Are you
the more
ready to put an
consecutive
end
wins
to
you
Harlow?
get, but just a disappointing result nonetheless.
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble,
know what we're doing.
and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hogshead, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
Very well. I'll speak with them, see what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and
My
Harlow.
headphones are
Meet
just
me here
shit,
after
but
you have spoken with them.
I'm hearing a very slight...
Hopefully, by the time you return, I will be able to move
The
a
kind
bit
of
more
sounds
freely.
that something makes, if you copy it, layer it on top of itself, and then shift it by a very small fraction, the timing. So it's like my voice is being played twice out of sync. That's what it feels like. That's what I kind of sound like right now. I don't know if that's gonna
Revelio.
come out like that in the recording, because that's how it sounds in my ear. Nuts. I still need to find another demiguise.
Mrs.
I don't know
Rabe
where the
should
bloody
be
hell the
nearby.
last demiguise I need to find is. I don't know if it's in Hogsmeade or Hogwarts.
Oh,
or-
Isco, what have I done?
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and I'm trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up until I came home one night and found my husband gone and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
Neither do
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
I hope you will reconsider helping us on our banking needs. We've given you ample time to reach a decision on your own, but we are beginning to lose our patience. We know your husband would appreciate it if you were to see the value in our working together. Shall we expect a response by, say, week's end? Best to keep this between us, if you understand our meaning.
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
Ooh,
Thank you.
It's too late. I'm already
Now,
left.
to find Mr. Bickle's other two friends.
Very nice. The only thing about, like, playing games to record, because I'm thinking, you know, I still want to get around to playing the Ruined King.
Otto Dibble works at Gladrax. I
And
should
if
check.
there are some
Please tell me you didn't take
any
it.
other games
Mr.
coming
Dibble,
out and shit
may
that
I
I might
speak
want to
with
play.
you?
Maybe I want
It's
to play
about
that Mage
Theophilus
Seeker
Harlow.
game
I've
coming
nothing
out,
to
or
say
that
about
Munin
him.
game.
May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir, I'd like to help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right. But we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man. But even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop. I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed.
Jesus.
I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, well, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What did he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it up for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
Now hurry off before Mr. Hill returns.
Does,
We're on the
I
right
don't know
track.
if Mandalorian comes
I'll
out
have to find the
tonight or
last of
tomorrow.
Mr.
I'm recording
Bickle's
this
friends.
on a Wednesday. And in my mind it was coming out tonight, and then a friend was saying, well, doesn't it come out tomorrow? And I was looking forward to this all day, so
Agabus Filbert must be around here somewhere.
it's not going to come out tonight. I'm going to be all upset. I know
Hello
that
there.
Harry Potter chapter should be out in the morning.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert.
Or a few
I wondered
hours
if I
after
might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Oh, tragic, what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
If you had spoken out against him as Mr. Bickle asked, perhaps Harlow would be locked away by now.
Perhaps. But perhaps I would have suffered a similar fate.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling. to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprise Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again. But do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help. Harlow does not like people talking, as you already know.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty.
Now to find Natty. If only I could broom around here, dude. Fuck. So no fly zone. Should have worn longer pants and higher socks and thermals and a skivvy. Oh dear. Hey! Oh my god. Hang on 1 second. The fucking cats. Cats just love to punch on. So I didn't have
It's not
cats.
like Natty to be late. She said she was going to the Hog's Head. Perhaps I'll find her there.
Oh, I gotta walk all the way to Hog's Head, huh? Yeah, I didn't have cats before, but we have 2 cats. They're her cats. I'm getting a phone call. I actually think I need to take this. Oh, don't forget to cut that part out.
Natty must be around here somewhere.
Oh no, something's happened to Natty.
Natty's wand. She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this.
Did she?
She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken.
Will it? We gotta find her, dude.
Nosy little students get what's coming to them.
Revelio!
Do I have to go to the outside? I have to go outside, no? Yeah. Hiding out in the Hog's Head, dude. The home of would-be Dumbledore
Footprints
brother.
led to this room. There must be another way forward.
Okay, well, I mean,
Accio!
maybe I'll pull this glowing thing around. Nice. It's the Hufflepuff common room, dude.
A hidden door.
Yeah.
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly.
We're gonna stealth this one, I think. We don't really fuck with stealth too often.
I'd better
but
be sure I'm
we'll
not
do it.
seen.
Alright.
How did I get mixed? It's not gonna work. Using that girl as bait, no one's coming for her. We ought to just kill her. Only a Hogwarts student would be arrogant enough to come in here alone.
Revelio!
Well, I mean, I can take them all.
It's exhausting. Standing here all day waiting
levels.
to do Rookwood's work for him. He can fight his own battles.
Wonder where we should...
I take them to Hogsmeade later. Stir up some trouble. They need to be reminded that we're...
I should cast my eyes closer. Best to be sure.
My, did you hear that?
I can lure him.
Where did you go, coward?
I'll watch the light go out of your
Alright,
eyes.
Or are we gonna kill everyone? I'm gonna do it this way.
Descender! Glacis! Expelliarmus! Leviosa! Protego! Stupefy!
Head in the clouds!
Incendio!
That's
Accio! Leviosa!
I'm just
Incendio!
There'll be more of that.
You've made a great mistake.
Accio! Incendio! Protego!
We'll pay for your deed. Quite conductive, aren't we? Stupendous.
Oh, what am I doing?
This has become
I feel like all my fucking layouts are backwards, eh?
Stupefy!
Ashwinder execution.
What are your thoughts on expulsion?
Protego! Flipendo! Confringo! Defendo! Flipendo!
Flash of inspiration. To your knees. Not my fault if a customer skips the
Protego!
I have to break a few bones.
Alright, well, this is why I don't do stealth games. If there ever comes a time where a really good stealth game comes out, I'm not playing it. I just can't do it. Like, can't do no Thief, no, geez, what's that game called? Dishonored? Yeah, if there's like a Dishonored 3 coming around the corner, because, you know, there's always going to be like a legacy series of some kind, and they bring a game back for another run. Yeah, there'll be a Dishonored coming one of these days. Ooh. You are as dear to me as an Audrey, whose voice foretells the coming rain. You're as loved by me as a crop would be, whose loyalty is true and plain. You have cast a spell over my heart, I want it not undone. You have charmed me from the very start, you have always
The book of
been
poems that was taken from Agabus
the
Filbert.
one.
He'll be thrilled to have this back. Flipendo!
No, don't get here.
Natty must be here somewhere.
I thought there would be some. Oh, yep, they're all dead.
You know.
Flipendo!
Death from above. Expulso.
Expulso! What a Chad. What a Chad, dude.
You
Dramatized
found us.
scene.
I knew you would realize
Over here. I need your help.
In just a second, I'm looting.
Mr. Rabe, Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Why?
Worried about you.
Dude, you look about
You're
as old
right.
as...
I am
Me.
all right. Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Use mine. We'll find yours together once you're out of there.
I need my wand for this. Using one with which I have no connection may not work as well or as quickly, and we cannot risk detection.
shall do my best.
Yeah, about
Any idea
detection.
where it might be?
It's nearby. I can sense it.
Understood. I'll find it.
I need to go back to the room of
Your
requirements.
friend Natty was not able to summon my wand. It must be blocked by something.
Revelio.
So we gotta... I feel like I literally did this, like, an episode or two ago. Not necessarily in the same setting, but I feel like I remember trying to find... like, being in this exact same scenario where I found a missing persons. And returned their wand. That's right.
Mr. Rabe's wand. He'll be glad to have this back.
That's it.
Mr. Rabe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
Come on, dude. Dispel the curse.
Revelio.
I'll find this lady's letters.
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful. Thank you, my young friends.
Yeah, alright, just get a move on, my guy.
Be prepared for
I
it.
gotta find some
Revelio.
love letters.
These Ashwinders
I can't
must
see
be.
shit. It's so dark. Is it like this for everyone else, or is it just like this for me? I feel like it's so goddamn dark. There's a box down there. Unidentified item. Not love letters. Gold, though. Gold. And all
Revelio.
this is under the Hog's Head. Blazer. Now this, yeah, this has got to be love letters. There we go. My darling Otto, I have read your last letter over and over, and I am certain to read it again each hour until we are able to meet. I dread the notion that I will not see you soon, but I am not without hope. I long for the day that our engagement can be shared with those whom we love, especially my dear father. I do not wonder at your waiting to wait until you are more settled, my love. And I know that you are doing all you can to ensure that such a situation is within your grasp. Please allow me to say that these past months of being unable to share publicly my feelings which exalt on board.
Otto Dibble's love letter from Rosie. He wanted me to destroy this if I found it. Revelio.
Oh my god, I actually can't see. It's bad. I can't
Lumos.
see
Lumos.
anything. Anything in here?
Hello,
So I'm
once
thinking about replaying Black Mesa very soon, just for a bit of funsies. I'm thinking about playing the Ruined King game, and I'm also thinking
Nutsai
about Amnesia Rebirth.
Onai. I should have
I never
known.
finished it.
And you, the troll dispatcher.
Yep, that's me.
Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe.
I'm pretty good.
Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Yeah, I'm pretty
Is
good.
Mr. Rabel right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife. Miss Onai, your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashbinders.
Yeah, tell her.
In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe, to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
With all due respect, officer, the authorities haven't done much about any of this.
There's more to taking down an organization like the Ashwinders than simply storming in and hauling them off based on a few accusations. I must insist that you leave them to us. We shall have no further discussion on this. Natsai, you may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
It's alright. It's all good. It's what I do. Hey, it's the lake. It looks like the lake.
You are the talk of the school since you saved Mr. Rabe and I from the Ashwinders. We have come so far. We should discuss the next steps in our plan to stop Harlow.
Oh my god. I'm hankering for a G Fuel. Poppy.
Is this where we're meeting the Centaurs?
Well, they don't
yeah.
exactly know we're coming,
Centaurs.
so it's less of a meeting and more of a surprise, I suppose.
I'm not sure about this. I can't imagine they're fond of being surprised.
We don't have a choice if we want to help the Snidgets. Perhaps they'll be able to tell that we're sincere. There's something about them that's so knowing. It's almost unnerving.
I suppose they are known for having an air of omniscience.
That's exactly the right word. I just... Never mind.
What is it?
It's nothing, truly. We've no secrets to hide.
Speaking of secrets, I do want to tell you why Victor Rookwood's after me. He's working with Ranrock, and Ranrock's after something I found at Gringotts. Fig had a portkey that led us there after the dragon attack. It's a bit of a long story. Fig's asked that I not speak of it yet.
Goodness. Well, that certainly helps explain a bit about what we saw back at Horntail Hall. Of course, I'll guard your secret as if it were my own.
Oh, yeah, you will.
Even the centaurs won't know.
We'll simply be honest with them about what we're trying to do. They'll have to help us, won't they?
Yes, of course. You're absolutely right. We'll meet with them, tell them about the Snidgets, and I'm sure to all be fine.
What? Oh no, they're gonna kill us! What are they doing? Oh no! It's just like when the riders of Rohan surrounded the Alliance.
What do you think you're doing here, humans?
Please! We were hoping to speak with you.
Ah! I suppose you'd like a tale for your friends of the time you spoke to a centaur, and it spoke back.
No, never. We're here because we need your help.
Enough! You made a grave error in judgment in coming here, little witch.
Alright, gonna have to kill him.
Leave them be, Alec. We do not harm the young. It is not our way.
You forget your place, old fool. Yes. I'm the leader of this herd, and while you cling to our way, their kind continue to slaughter beasts like us without a care!
From what I can see, they have slaughtered no one. They will leave here unharmed.
Mark my words, Doran. If I ever see them again, it will be all 3 of your heads.
Yep. This is a little bit of a trope that just happened here.
Foolish children. Do you know what happens to wizards who wander here? Now, follow me before
Golden Snidgets are still alive, and the poachers are after them. They know that the key to finding them lies in the moonlight, but they don't know what that means, yet. Please, help us find the Snidgets before the poachers do.
Could it be? In the south, there is a cave within which lies what the poachers seek. A moonstone. Retrieve it and place it in the henge in the forest. I, on the other hand, must go speak with the herd. Find me after you have done this.
Hey, this is our Ferenzi, dude.
Mars is bright tonight.
I don't understand. So the moonlight mentioned in the journal doesn't refer to actual moonlight, but to a moonstone. What do moonstones have to do with Snidgets?
I don't know.
And why was he so certain about where we could find one?
I'm not a magical beast guy, Putty.
I don't know, but I am inclined to believe him, what with his being a centaur and all.
I am too. It is a shame how quickly he left. What was his name? Doran.
That's what the leader of the herd called him.
Well, if Doran knows something we don't, I'd rather act now and ask questions later. I can head to the library and start looking into the cave you mentioned.
Never publish a book, kids.
I'll let you know what I find. I hate to see a creature get put down like that.
Where do I go?
But trolls have no business in Hogsmeade.
Where do I go, Poppy? I wasn't listening. Is that it? Am I not on quest right now? Oh, I don't think I'm on a quest right now. That really was just a chat in the forest? Cool. Alright, then we can do something else. This is good. I feel like I've explored a lot of all of this now. But there's still all of this that we still have to do. So there's still like heaps of the game left, and I just feel like I've accomplished nothing. Getting lost all the time. Where's Fig? Hey, I'm not talking to anyone unless Fig's
Welcome back.
Yo.
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand.
Ministry appointed headmasters.
Very well. I'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
How will I gain access to the headmaster's office? Perhaps Professor Fig will know what to do.
Finally, we get to go hang out with Figsy boy. Let's fast travel. I don't even remember what Fig teaches. Oh. Do I have to wait till I gain the mission again? Holy shit, dude.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Off on another adventure, are we? Yes, I am. I am an adventurous fellow. Thinking is hard. Nice. How far away is it? Quarter mile. Quarter mile. 500 meter. This way? This way? There's Christmas? It's Christmas. That's so weird. That's so fucked. I feel like I saw like a TikTok or something with that, and it just... And so when I seen them, I just had to try. Is this restricted area?
Revelio.
Because I haven't checked around here for a demiguise, I don't think. I guess it's just the library. How do you get to that chest? Not that there's a demiguise here. In the chest. Professor Black, might I suggest a ban on magic in the library? Someone sneaking into the restricted section. Yeah, I know who that would be.
Revelio.
I guess sidetrack pretty easy, yeah. Page around here? Is that the... I don't know what that is. We are hella wasting time. I can cut it out.
Revelio. Revelio.
Is that it?
Fine now, demiguise.
Ooh, yes, we did it. We found the demiguise. Dude, oh my god. Been looking everywhere for that motherfucker. We can finally hand in the demiguise quest. Alright. Oh my god. Okay. Wait. I need one more? No. There was only one more. It was only one more. I swear it was only one more. Nah. It was one more. Tell me I'm fucking crazy. There was only one more. Come on, dude. What do you mean 8 of 9?
Hello, Mr. Moon.
Oh, greetings! Any luck removing some more of those demiguise statues?
I actually have some moons for you.
Oh, my mind feels lighter already knowing those statues are gone. I did promise to show you how to improve casting Alahamora once you'd brought me enough moons. With that knowledge, you'll be able to break open even stronger locks. However, we don't yet know who's behind these statues. Still plenty of the foul things lying in wait to torture me. Oh. If you bring me more moons, I'll show you how to cast the most powerful form of Alahamora known to wizard kind. At least known to me. Keep looking for those moons, You'll save my sanity, and we may get to the bottom of whoever's behind all of this.
Okay. Alright, I'm not insane. I did find the 9th moon. Now I can open level 2 locks. Jesus. Man behind the moons. We gotta find 13 moons. Oh my god. I had a hard enough time finding that one moon. Okay. Yes. I am a little bit disappointed with how little Professor Black has been actually a part of this game thus far. Considering that it's Simon Pegg voicing him, and that he's probably one of the best voice acted characters in this whole game, because sure as shit the main character, the MC, is not that well voice acted. And we wait. I love that we have to sit on the ground for several hours.
Professor Fig, the Keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the portkey. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. Very well. You'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I don't know the headmaster's house elf. Will he even speak to me? I imagine he's loyal to the headmaster.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait, doesn't polyjuice potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does.
So how do you already have polyjuice potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy.
Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the Ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more.
Oh, oh, oh.
Nice.
How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the Ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
Nice. Am I... Can I... No? Okay. Can't do shit. Alright. So, I'm pretty much locked into this.
Professor, a moment of your time. Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only... you'd asked me about a particular potion, and I
did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
I need to take a little... Oh, sorry. Alright. Just a bit of nonsense going on. Yeah, work's just a pain. Can't even sit down and record a video for bloody 6 goddamn hours without getting interrupted.
Really? Why can't we talk about potions here? Seems fine to me.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student? Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Now, to determine which student gets this rather unenviable task.
I wonder almost daily why I accepted this appointment from the Ministry. Chewing with your mouth open? Where are your manners?
What could the headmaster want?
Gareth!
Okay.
Mr. Weasley, what are you doing here? Don't you have, somewhere to be?
Oh, Professor, yes, of course. All sorts of places I'd rather be right now. Do you need something from me?
I'm looking for my house elf. Surely you've seen him?
Ah, the little one-eared fellow. I saw him heading to the Great Hall moments ago. Muttering on about your, sterling graces, sir.
I am watching you, Mr. Weasley. Mr. Redding, who owns Honeydukes, tells me some of his billywig stings recently went missing. Prime potion ingredient. And I know you fancy yourself a skilled potioneer.
What? But, sir, I haven't been anywhere near Honeydukes.
That's enough from you. Just know that I have eyes and ears everywhere. On your way, Mr. Weasley.
Well, there's one for my diary.
Yep. Ho ho! Look at me! I want this coat. Professor.
Has anyone seen my ivory-handled hand mirror? Of course you have.
Professor Black, how are you, sir?
Mr. Gaunt, where do you think you're going?
I beg your pardon, sir. I'm simply on my way outside.
Taking the day off, eh? Typical student, wasting the hours away.
I have to write 20 inches on Dittany and its uses. Was heading to the greenhouse.
Ah, yes. mixed with bubo tuber pus makes a fine mustache paste. Yes, mustache paste. I find.
Are you feeling all right, sir? You don't seem yourself.
I assure you I am quite healthy, Gaunt. If I need a medical diagnosis, I shall head to St. Mungo's.
You shall.
If you... Something is very wrong with Professor Black.
Professor, a word? Professor Black, again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kogawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it
I
knocks
don't know
some
anything
sense
about
into them.
concussions. I'm
And
with
they're
Professor
fine
Black
now.
here.
The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes. Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
Good idea. I can even provide the parchment should you need it. Now, where is my elf?
Parchment? Very well, I will, and with pleasure. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kogawa.
Good day. Good day. Ho, ho, ho.
Greetings! I mean, out of my way, children.
Out of the way! Oh no!
Miss Broom, a word.
Oh, Professor, this is an interesting surprise. It's Bloom, by the way.
Remind me of your area of affinity, Broom. OWLs are swift approaching.
Charms, sir. Non-verbal spells. Might work on one that makes me disappear.
Well, keep at it, Broom. And before you know it, you'll be as invisible as that new fifth year seems to be.
They're not invisible. I mean, I've seen them about. I mean, yes, sir.
Speaking of invisible, where's my blasted house elf?
Something seems a little off with the headmaster.
No, he doesn't. I'm perfectly well, perfectly normal.
I haven't time for any of you at the moment. None. None at all.
Professor, I need to speak to you. Hello, Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might, speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh, very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more, leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
Ah, well, yes. He's handling some official ministry business for me.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Thank you. But I'm happy to look into...
Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
A wonderful job. Leeway for Professor Fig. I shall never understand that man.
No, you shall not. Oh,
I ought to give Professor Fig some breathing room.
Oh, no.
Professor Black is happy with Scrope's performance as his house elf. There's no doubt in Scrope's mind.
Oh, am I going to make a speech? Oh, no way. It's not going to happen.
Scrope!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone, even Master himself.
And now I'm telling you that you can tell me.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of course.
Master does remember it.
Of course I remember. It's the Black family reigns.
Is Master giving Scrope a test?
But certainly I remember. It's still stronger together, no?
Master has made Scrope laugh.
It's pure bloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
Oh, but Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Oh, very well. Toujours pur.
Ha! Thank you. Never speak of this conversation with me or anyone else.
Of course, sir. Scrope shall try his best to keep out of Master's way.
Ahem. The polyjuice potion's wearing off. I best get out of sight.
Damn, I didn't get to see it. What he was gonna say. I didn't get to see it. Oh, I need to get out of here.
Made it just in time. It's wearing off.
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked. Now to speak the password to the gargoyle.
Oh, I gotta wait for it to give me the quest. I think that's enough. I think that's enough. We can take a break here. Give it a rest. There's a great deal of happenings. Save the game. Nice 22 hours of game time. It's good. I'm not wearing a shirt. It's a lot darker now than when we started. And the lights are all out. Electricity's expensive. That's why I leave my computer on 24 hours a day. Okay, we're done. That's it. We'll be back. I guess. At some stage. It doesn't matter. But you'll be seeing me hopefully real soon. And with more to talk about, probably not. Bye! Thanks for watching! Ooh!